Here's what I learned about murder cases in Suffolk County. I'm Brittany Johnson, investigative reporter at WCVB News Center 5 in Boston. I recently sat down with Alana Farrell. Her daughter, Alyssa, was shot and killed in a Boston neighborhood when she was 17. The perpetrator in the case got a plea deal to manslaughter. He received 14 to 17 years in prison. We analyzed 3 years of murder cases in Suffolk County, looking at data and hundreds of pages of court records to see how often this happens. Here's what I learned when gathering information for our story. First, 40% of murder cases that we looked at in the last 3 years never even made it to trial. They ended in plea deals. Second, families of murder victims that we spoke with say plea deals do not benefit them. And they also say they don't really have a say in how prosecutors try the case. A spokesperson for the Suffolk County DA told us it's aware of the pain and trauma experienced by survivors of homicide victims, does its best to communicate with them, but ultimately they, quote, move forward with plea agreements only after scrutinizing the challenges and complexities of a case and concluding that the agreement represents the best option for holding an offender accountable. 3, the road to justice looks different for each family. For some of them, they do want to hear every single detail, everything that happened to their loved one. They're only going to get that information at trial. But with a plea deal, it's going to stay secret. Something that sticks with me is when Alana talked about her and other homicide parents and how they feel they didn't protect their child. She wanted to continue fighting for her child by going to trial, but she feels the DA took that choice away and the perpetrator won.
So now I feel like he won because this is what he wanted, a plea deal. He didn't want to go to trial. He wanted a plea. So him and his attorney won again because he killed Alyssa. That's a goal. And then he got a plea deal too, right? So they won. They got what they want.
There's so much we couldn't cover in our story and in this video. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them so we can keep this conversation going.